나가 시작시키. 진짜 재밌겠다. 그치?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most memorable Squid Game moments involving everyone's new favorite character, Thanos. There will be spoilers ahead.
I like you.
Number 10, his death.
내 거야. 돈도, 여자도, 이 목숨도 다 이 타노스 네 거라고.
What better way to begin than at the end? Thanos' death came as quite a shock. The show was building him up as the new antagonist. Well, next to the frontman anyway, only to kill him off in the penultimate episode. It was completely unexpected, as was the manner of his demise. He once again confronts Myung-gi, only this time the YouTuber comes prepared, with a fork. He stabs Thanos in the neck, and he dies a rather messy death. We may not have liked that Thanos died so soon, but after all that aggression, we're not surprised that Myung-gi snapped. Get it? Like the Thanos snap?
You should have gone for the head.
Number 9. Bye.
Ding.
Thanos had already made an impression by the time we got to Red Light, Green Light 2. But it was this moment we knew he was going to be a not-so-nice man. Thanos is the first player to manipulate the games, using the fluid rules of Red Light, Green Light to his advantage.
이거 그냥 게임이 아닙니다. 게임을 하다 걸리면 죽습니다.
If anyone moves, they get shot, and that means if anyone moves. So Thanos simply pushes the man in front of him, who topples into two others like dominoes. And since they moved, they got shot. With this, we quickly identified Thanos as the new resident bad guy, the guy who will do anything to win.
아닙니다. 이 여자가 그런 거예요. 저
444번.
저 아니에요.
Number 8. Fly Me to the Moon.
그거 하면 안 돼요? 저도 그거? 형 아까 했던 거 그 십자가 안에 있었던 거 있잖아요.
Of course, this brutal moment is immediately followed by one of Thanos' funniest. Having taken his drug, Thanos immediately morphs into the animated goof we all know, and that's on full display during the Fly Me to the Moon segment. Immediately after killing the 3 players, Thanos is hopping around like a child, a giant grin plastered on his face. He's also clicking his heels, evidently having the time of his life. The latter visual became a huge meme and has helped define Thanos' character. But it's also a brilliant testimony to his complexity. As much as we love to hate the guy, we just can't help but love him.
그럼 게임을 시작합니다.
Let's get it!
Number 7. Beating up MGcoin.
너 그거 다 갚으려면 게임 잘해서 돈 많이 벌어야 된다.
알았으니까 좀 비켜줄래? 나 밥 좀 먹.
Thanos has quite the grudge against MGcoin, as the crypto YouTuber lost him a ton of money, and is the very reason he's in the games in the first place. Thanos once again confronts Myung-gi and violently shoves food in his face.
너 이게 그렇게 먹고 싶어? 이 타노스님이 먹여줄게.
The YouTuber isn't one to take the mistreatment, and he attacks Thanos. Unfortunately, the rapper is much stronger and has an ally in Namgyu. They 2-on-1 Myung-gi, and it's one of Thanos' most unlikable moments. It's scenes like this that we remember, despite all the memes and laughs, that Thanos is an angry, vindictive, and horribly violent man.
밥 먹을 때 이러는 거 아니야? 여기 어르신들도 많은데 버르장머리 없이 거기다 두 놈이 한 사람을 창피하지도 않아?
Number 6. Taking a group picture, or trying to.
형 저 경수인데요. 타노스님 팬이에요. 공연도 여러 번 갔어요. 형 제발 저 사진 한 장만 찍어주시면.
Some players recognize Thanos on the way to Red Light, Green Light, and complete pandemonium ensues. Thanos and his huge group of fans all crowd into the photo booth and pose for the camera, but a guard tells them to knock it off.
얼굴 다 보이게.
이러시면 안 됩니다.
There's something hilarious about Thanos and his fans using the game's camera to take a picture. It speaks to a nonchalant attitude, in contrast with the game's brutality, with Thanos even joking around with the guard. We would love to know what they were thinking. Maybe they even had a cheeky smile under that mask.
같이 찍고 싶구나. 그럼
사진은 한 번에 한 사람만 찍을 수 있습니다.
아이, 그냥 찍으면 안 돼요? 핸드폰 가져가서 사진 못 찍잖아요. 네?
안 됩니다.
Number 5. confronting Min-soo.
민수야, 너 어차피 전세 사기 당해서 나가도 갈 데가 없다며. 진짜 한 판만 더 하자.
Thanos' treatment of Min-soo is one giant joke, but their relationship culminates in a surprisingly complex encounter inside the bathroom. Complex because it's equal parts tragic, scary, and downright hilarious. Thanos confronts Min-soo outside the stall door, and he gives one of the funniest line readings in the entire show.
너 형한테 삐진 거 알아? I'm sorry, boy.
But the scene's tone quickly takes a turn. Min-soo opens the door and Thanos gets physical, shoving him back onto the toilet. Knowing Thanos' violent past, it significantly raises the tension. And then, Thanos reveals a startling truth about himself, introducing elements of tragedy and digging deeper into his awful past. It's a great scene, expertly blending different tones and doing a lot of complex work with Thanos.
다시 태어날 수 있는 그런 기회를 얻은 느낌이랄까? 그래서 나 진짜 열심히 살아보려고 했는데 우리 엄마 보란 듯이 근데 그걸 네가 못하게 하면
Number 4. Legend Thanos.
Bad you know, Chow. I'm a legend, Thanos. 부르댕댕 녹색 빛깔 내게 밝혀줘 green light.
It doesn't take long for player 196 to draw Thanos' eye. He initially spots her in the camera line, but makes his move while entering red light, green light. And it's with this we knew we would love the purple-haired rapper.
Hey, señorita. 나 몰라?
알아야 돼?
아니 몰라도 돼. 지금부터 알아가면 되니까 어디 살아 몇 살이야?
He calls her señorita, which is just a hilarious little detail, and proceeds to hit on her before dropping a freestyle rap. And let's not forget the I like you, which is just iconic at this point. And you know, she seemed to be won over by his charms. Too bad about what happens.
다 움직였어.
Number 3. The Thanos World.
What's up? Nice to meet you, my brother. Welcome to the Thanos world.
With 196 dead, Thanos turns his eyes to another señorita in Semi. And Min-soo, of course. We mustn't forget Min-soo. He's not nearly as smooth in this encounter, probably because he's high as a kite, and Semi isn't swayed in the slightest.
타노스님이 널 지켜줄게.
타노스. 그럼 인피니티 스톤은 다 모았고?
It's a funny scene nevertheless, but the true magic comes when Thanos approaches Min-soo. While he's obviously not thrilled with the choice of teammate, Thanos calls him my brother and welcomes him into the Thanos world with a nice hug. Calling him cute is just icing on the cake. Maybe Semi wasn't won over by his charms, but we sure were.
귀엽다 너. Come on.
Number 2. Kissing the O button. Thanos is probably the most eager player of the games, aside from maybe that old dude. And what better way to celebrate the games than by giving the O button a giant smooch? During the vote, Thanos skips up to the console like an excited child running for snack time, and that alone is funny enough. But it gets so much better. He then gives the O button a giant kiss and gets the crowd going with an adorable little celebration. How can someone not be won over by this man? He's just so endearingly childish.
동그라미, let's go!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The whole mingle scene. The third and final game of Season 2 is an entire summation of Thanos' character. It has everything, both the good and the bad. It displays his ruthlessness, easily choosing some allies over others, and forcing Min-soo and Semi to play rock, paper, scissors for a spot in the door. But it's also a riot. There's the dancing on the carousel, the kicking of Kyung-soo, asking about Kyung-soo immediately after kicking him, the Sqid. Really, just the sheer joy that he has playing these games. It really is the Thanos world, and we're all just living in it.
Welcome back, my friends.
What Thanos moment did you love? Let us know in the comments below. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.